right now.
Okay.
I want to talk about Bunny Day. It's the first of this new kind of format Nintendo's doing where they're delivering all these holidays via updates, and
Mm-hmm.
obviously today is actually Bunny Day,
Mm-hmm.
and it's been what, like 12 days,
12 days of it, yeah.
15, 12 days.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of mixed comments and things like that, whether or not people like this holiday, and they're trying something new with this. But I wanted to kind of do like a mini review with you about Bunny Day and what you thought about the Animal Crossing's first holiday.
I thought it was well done. There were, in the first weekend, there was a bombardment of like eggs with everything you did. And Nintendo listened and they immediately put a patch out that corrected that. And what they
Mm-hmm.
did was they put this patch out that basically cut back the spawn rate of eggs. And what they did was today, being the final day of Bunny Day, they ramped up the eggs you'll get today as opposed to during the week. Um, once they fixed that, I was kind of okay at that point.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I liked it. I think it did kind of overstay its welcome a little bit. And I think the reason why is just I just play like it so much.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was because there was so many eggs, and it started interfering with other things, like fishing was the prime example. Like,
Yeah.
every other fish would be an egg or something like that. But then you slowly saw like, okay, that's the shape for the egg, and that's the shape for the fish. In terms of items and stuff like that, I thought it was great. Seeing Zipper the first day and the last day, I thought that was great. And the items themselves are really, really cool. I think there was like 30 something, 36 items or something like that. And then the final day, you got the basket from him if you brought
And the arch.
every in the arch. Yep. And then you can build. He gives you one last one, which is the toy, and then you can make a wand from it. So I think the wand might be a trend for all the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was great, man. Especially with the cherry blossom event, which was kind of separate, but it was happening at the same time. I actually like the cherry blossom items better, but I thought it was good. I thought it was good.
Yeah, I think that, there's definitely a little bit that needed to be left to be desired in terms of like the spawn rates. But I felt like once Nintendo fixed that, it got a little better. My biggest issue with the spawns or with the eggs was the fossils. I felt like
Oh
it was
yeah, me
frustrating
too.
to dig up holes and constantly get eggs. And I will be happy tomorrow when I know that when I see an X on the ground, it's a fossil and not have to worry about anything else. Um,
Yeah,
but overall, I felt like the furniture didn't really do it for me. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like the furniture
Easter
did,
as a
but
whole is kind of weird.
yeah, but the furniture didn't necessarily bother. It was the clothes. Like I didn't like having to craft all those clothes, and especially stuff that I'm not gonna wear. I thought it was stupid.
It was
Um,
very much aimed towards females. There was the dress, there was like the hat and
the
stuff like that.
clothes, yeah, the clothes were definitely
Yeah,
more towards females, yeah, because
yeah.
there wasn't actually a whole, like you said, a dress, a hat, and all that stuff that was geared that way, which is fine. It's no big deal. I'm not worried about that stuff or that
Hmm.
aspect of it. I just, even if it was shirts, I wouldn't want egg shirts and stuff like that. Like I just,
Yeah,
nothing in that was like I gotta have this. It was kind of cool today to play and see all the different animals running around wearing the
that was
outfits.
cool.
That was kind of neat. Yeah.
My other thing is like this is their first holiday with crafting. So,
Mm-hmm.
obviously the Easter eggs, there was like six different kinds, and that's how you made the furniture. Do you think that's gonna? Because if they carry this trend with, I don't know what they're doing for Earth Day, but like a major one like Halloween or something, do you think this is the way it's going to be? There's going to be like specific crafting items, which then you make it, or I mean, this just seemed to fit well with the eggs. And do you think this is going to be a theme though, where there's special crafting items?
This is absolutely what they're going to do. They
Hmm.
are going to crafting is the thing. We're going to continue to craft things and get them. And it's just going to be the way it is. It's just going to be how it is moving forward, and I like it. I like the fact that they're implementing and they're pushing crafting to be something more than just, you know, a few items. It's a lot of items when everything's said and done. I also like that like we can craft this stuff beyond. And there is, if you go through the tabs, there is a specialty tab for just holiday items.
Oh, that's cool.
So when you're tabbing through, you could do like tools and chairs and furniture and all that stuff. And then one of the final ones is like a snowflake and a slash like present, and it's basically like specialty items and stuff like that. So I'm okay with them doing this moving forward, and I think they're probably going to do this moving forward. It'll be the way it goes. So I'm overall I'm good with it.
12 days. You think it's too much or too little?
I don't think it was too much because you got to think normally it's about like Christmas is going to be like 20 something days.
Yeah.
Halloween's going to be 30 something days. Thanksgiving's going to be 20 something days. Like that's how that works. This is a little different because it's a shorter run. And Easter's all different all the time. So I think it was fine. I just think that's why a lot of the spawn rates were condensed because typically they give you 30 days to do a holiday, about 30 days to do a holiday. This was a little different because of the fact that like it was condensed. It was only 2 weeks, so the spawn rates on the eggs was a little obnoxious. I think what you'll see is moving forward, they're going to take what they learned here and apply it to the other holidays, which are stretched out. And I don't think it is because at the end of the day, you don't necessarily like. It wasn't like you saw him every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you saw him at the beginning of the holiday, you saw him at the end of the holiday. And I think it builds this anticipation of like, man, I can't wait till he gets here so I can do this stuff and get these extra items. But I think it's okay.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
My the last thing is when I did see him today in the plaza, he only had like one thing of balloons next to him.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking this whole giant thing, but I really did like it. I liked it. So good job.